What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Hellraiser Inferno, the fifth Hellraiser film in the series out of 10 of them. um, from Dimension Films, released October 3rd, 2000, starring Craig Schaefer, produced by uh, Bob and Harvey Weinstein, um, written by Paul Harris Boardman, and co-written and directed by Scott Dickerson, Scott Derrickson, sorry, who believe it or not, he's the one who's done like Doctor Strange, Sinister, Exorcism of Emily Rose, The Day the Earth Stood Still 2009, Deliver Us from Evil. I think he even did it Sinister 2. So he has quite the resume. This is one of his earlier works. Had a budget of $2 million, and So basically, what is Hellraiser Inferno? Well, there's a police detective. You follow a police detective played by Craig Schaefer, who's like a dirty cop, and he's assigned to this murder case, which he slowly delves deeper into, and he finds out there's more about not just murder, but there's sadism and like other weird things going on, and and while he's investigating and stealing stuff from every crime scene, there's like fingers of children and some weird things of that nature. Um, yeah, that he uncovers. He realizes he's being followed by like, some weird like killer. Well, if you're a Hellraiser fan, you know it's like a Cenobite, and and then he has like dreams of them, and he sees them in different areas, which some of them are actually very pretty. They're better looking than the Hellraiser 3 ones. This one they have like they bring back the Chatter as a pet, where it's just up a torso of the Chatter, and he's walking on his hands. That was pretty cool. And then they have these twin like wire girls, um, and they're pretty interesting looking. You only see them for a little bit though, and then you have a faceless one where which is very minimal, but he is the stalker type Cenobite. And as he's going through this, they don't really talk about the box very much in this one, but he eventually uncovers that Pinhead is there, and is slowly going into his own depths of hell. So yeah, if this sounds a little confusing, it is because this film was originally not written as a Hellraiser film. It was just written as like a dark thriller of a spiritual killer stalking a cop, and and a lot of weird little things like these cowboys come and beat up the cop and stuff like that, and they just mixed in some Cenobites and slapped Hellraiser in there a bit and slapped the Hellraiser logo on and called it a day. So it definitely does not feel like a Hellraiser film. It's just a quick cash in because they haven't. I guess they didn't make a sequel in like 4 years, so they decided to make another one. And but overall, I thought the story was interesting, but like I said, it did not feel like a Hellraiser film. It does have cool makeup effects in it for the minimal amount that there is, and but overall, it's more of just a dark thriller with a little bit of Hellraiser stuff sprinkled in. So it's not anything too drastic or too crazy or over the top. Thought they just dumbed it down a little too much, and it went on a little long too. Like it's an hour and 40 minutes. If they chopped like off 20 minutes, it would have been a decent length at least because for the last 40 minutes, just back and forth the pointless stuff you've already seen before. So yeah. Also, this is also Scott Derrickson's like one of his early works when he's like just starting out. So obviously, everything's not gonna be great. So this is probably one of his dud ones, and but yeah, I think it's more studio meddling and stuff like that that probably ruined this. So yeah, Hellraiser Inferno, it's okay. It wasn't the best film ever, but I've seen way worse. So, um, and there's it's probably not the worst one in the series. I'd say right now. Um, Yeah, it's sort of on par with Hellraiser 3. Well, I give Hellraiser 3 a little more credit because um it's a little more creative. At least this one was, you could tell it was just slapped together and quickly. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna give this 2 out of 5 because, well, it didn't really feel like a Hellraiser film, and for it to be a sequel, you should probably make it feel like a Hellraiser film, which I hear a lot of the sequels do this, and that's the problem with some of these. But yeah, we'll get into those in the future. But for now, this one, 2 out of 5, and for the first 5 films, it is probably the worst one out of the first 5 films. So yeah, not much else to say about it. So yeah, trailer's linked down below. If you haven't seen it or if you forgot about it and you want to refresh your memory, check it out. It's down below. Also, my Instagram's always down below, so if you want to see clips of films in the future, I always post them on my story. So make sure you follow me there on Instagram. Also, I'll hide the title and a hashtag for the, just in case you want to guess what one's next and stuff. So yeah. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Stay up to date and in the loop. Um, yeah, yeah, I already said trailers link down below. uh, yeah, like this video. Share it if you really want to. Comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what your opinions are. I'd love to hear them. If you have any other films you want me to hear my opinions on, anything at all, other series, anything, let me know down in the comments. I'll try my hardest to catch them if I can find them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because for sure at the time you probably won't know what I'm going to talk about next, even though I'm talking about the Hellraiser series right now. So, yeah, that's it for this one, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, it's Hellraiser 7, which will be interesting. But yeah, if not, whatever. We'll get back to it. So I'll see you in the next review.